Good morning there, Aaron. Demon first. You were in here an hour ago. I saw. How are you? Boom. I never checked back into Jesse's Discord here. Been up since 4 a.m. aware, couldn't get back to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry then. I hope you at least got some good sleep. Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm sure you are. I believe you're with Dan at the moment. Or Dan is with you, more of. Bells, hello. Morning to you. How are you? Rawr. Cookies off the bat on the server. I actually have some cookies to spare. I'm good. I have Dan at mine for 3 nights. Ah, there you go. Sad it's Saturday morning what is happening, but I hope everyone's doing well. I'm on the server. People are sleeping, and I'm sipping my coffee, and we're gonna grind some blocks. And probably get started on the project I kind of want to start doing here. So that's about what's happening. Forgot finally, got coffee grounds. Ooh, there you go. I just have one of those little Keurig things, a little personal one. I gotta skedaddle soon. Do ya? Aw, that's too bad. What are you doing this morning? I'm doing well, though, Skills. How are you? I hope everyone else is doing well. Gonna try them out. Went out shopping for my favorite coffee and they stopped selling it, so I had to get something similar. Oh, really? I have gone through far too many coffee flavors. I usually just get bored of them over time. At the moment, I'm on a Starbucks one, so I don't expect them to stop making it anytime soon. And I've been enjoying it for a good year and a half. I think I switch it up every few years. I just get bored of it. A good morning then, stream. Good morning there, Alex. How are you doing? The butterscotch caramel, it was so good. Yeah, I got just a normal, a very, a very bland coffee flavor. Take my friend to get a dress soon. Ah, exciting. What's the dress for? What's the occasion? I've gone dress shopping with Hannah before. We didn't have much luck. But the dress she did end up getting was beautiful. Homecoming. Ah, I should have guessed. This was for a wedding. Not ours. Someone else's. That would have been about a year ago. I'm gonna try them out. I went out shopping. Yeah, okay. I didn't fully understand the first part of your message there. That's fair. You know, every once in a while I go through that stage where I'm testing out different coffees. It's not really fun. How much creamer do you put in? What what's creamer? We don't do that. I just drink black coffee. You're doing good. Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad, very happy it's the weekend, right? It's a nice, it's a good cloudy morning here. And you know, we haven't had a lot of cloudy mornings. It's been just like perfect days basically. And I'm here for the cloudy vibes. Do I get coffee for the drive or wait for boba? I've never had boba, so you get some coffee for the drive. Wait, so you drink flavorless black coffee? Basically. I was so wrong, but so right. No, I'm not basic. You're a contrarian, like I've always said. A lot of people just drink black coffee. It has a lot of flavor. Exactly. See? I have been drinking black coffee for far too long, most likely. You just got to make it right. I just let the Keurig do its work. If it tastes good, it tastes good. If it tastes bad, I still drink it. The question here, Bells, is what kind of coffee are you getting? Are you just picking one up from like a, I don't know, wherever? Are you making one? Is it from a Starbucks or we got Caribou's around here? Those are fun. 5 teaspoons of sugar. That's too much sugar. You make coffee. Ah, there you go. Not when you get the generic bland flavors. When you get the fancy stuff, then yes. Nah, no, 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 no. Generic bland is right up my alley. I have a self-grinding coffee maker. Do you actually? Oh, that's cool. See, me and Hannah had talked for a little while. I was like, I would love to have like a really cool little coffee station at some point. Uh, haven't don't have one yet, and at the same time, I'm like, I probably wouldn't even end up using 99% of it, and I would just probably use a simple, just make a simple bland coffee 99% of the time. But that one other percent of the time, I'm gonna have this absolute fancy coffee, and it's gonna be amazing. Always grab whichever fancy coffee is on sale and make up my price difference elsewhere. We I actually just bought a crate full of my coffee here off of Amazon. They like sell it in a bulk amount. So I'm committed to this flavor for a while. Okay, I'm making coffee. See? My store brand coffee is surprisingly amazing. Love it so much, and it's super cheap. Ah, I bet it is. I'm typing. Also, apparently, Jessie canceled her stream last night, and then she shouted me out. I can't believe it. She called me a streamer, the only real streamer around here. I couldn't believe it. This blasphemy. I called her out in her Discord. Demon Kitten, good morning there. How are you doing? Not morning for you though. Not no more. I don't think. It's what, 3 p.m.? My dad had this one coffee maker growing up like 20 years ago, and he's stuck on it. So he spent so much time searching eBay to buy replacement parts for it. He got 2 extra coffee makers. I got one. Ah, that's that sounds fun. I need to get dressed. I can't be a plant witch or a dark witch. What? Someone please pick for me. I did plant. I think a plant one sounds interesting today. Always go with dark. Aw, dang it. Dark it is. That would have been my other option that I would have chosen. I'm good, yeah. 3 p.m. Oh, look at me. I remember things. I hope you're doing well, Demon Kitten. You're actually able to make it here and you're not heading to bed. Gotta enjoy the morning streams. Alright. We're all caught up now, huh? Sorry. It's morning vibes, I don't go as fast. I got all the time and I got all day to do what I need. Plus, I'm just kind of standing here over my creeper farm that's down in the island. This is a very interesting design. I had seen Lana had built it, so I went and looked it up, and it's quite simple. And you could easily stack it, but you don't even need to. Works efficiently. It basically goes with the idea of make the most amount of spawnable areas for only creepers, and then it just spawns large packs of them. Spawn packing. What was it called? Pack spawning. There we go. And it just kind of goes off of that. Because it just has a huge area. Pack spawning is still in the game, right? I don't remember. It's a new update. I don't know what they all change. I know they changed spawn chunks. You can actually, there's apparently a command that you can just kind of edit spawn chunks. I'll take this over to the rocket maker. You're gonna mix them? There you go. You're gonna be a dark plant witch. No idea how long we'll be going, but we're here for it, huh? The morning vibes with the few that are awake. So I had some time this morning. I still enjoy my morning peace. I've been up for a good hour or two now. And I had some time. I was able to check out some extraordinary team members. And my goodness, do I enjoy this guy. Absolutely amazing. He's streaming at the moment. If you're not following him, he's a very chill streamer. Um, and it was just a joy to hang out with him. I didn't chat much, but if you don't know Zach here, he's part of my team. Uh, so you may as well go give him a follow. But he's a very relaxing streamer. And I was enjoying my time. He's part of Team No. He doesn't know anything about me. I popped on in there as just in shadow, apparently. I'm not very... I'm not, there's a good handful of people on on our team that know me very well, and then there's another handful that don't know me very well. Oh, I should have grabbed a few more, I guess. And some sugar too. We're not here. We're not working on this today. I forgot. I didn't even show you what we're up to. But, gonna be working on collecting materials for Shulker Shell Farm, the one I've built in my solo world. I decided on that because I know the farm. I know it's gonna take a little longer to build than some of the other new ones, but I think it's for the best because this farm we should be able to. I'm gonna hook up a chunk loader to it just like I have in my solo world, and then we can run it at any time. Plus, it truly doesn't matter for this world since we have the double shulker shell dropping. Like, it's already gonna produce like 2.5 times more than what it would do on its own. Guess you can't follow. No. He doesn't know anything about me. I didn't call myself out or any of that. But he had. But I was listening to his stream. He had brought up the fact that is really funny in Twitch and just like how weird it is sometimes. There'll be streams where you get like a good handful of follows, and then you'll have a huge long stream, a good, nice long one, good average of viewers, and nobody follows. Nothing happens. It's literally just, you just get your normal, just nothing happens. Then you just, it's a funny thing with Twitch where it's every once in a blue moon you get a handful of them, and then you don't get any for a little while. I already have the glass smelting for that. There's a lot of glass that goes into this. We don't have a huge fancy smelter in this world, sadly. It just did, what is this? Probably 16 furnaces. Ooh, did you run out of? Oh, weird. Whatever. I don't care. Not fancy. Also, can we talk about how there's not a really good, awesome super smelter out there? It's either beyond complicated or it's just something like this where it doesn't evenly distribute the items. And I hate it. I want evenly distributed items. I really like my farm, or my super smelter on my solo world. It does the best at evenly distributing items. Uh, eventually, I think it starts off evenly distributed, and then over time it won't be. The more you put into it, which at that point it really doesn't matter. I don't know. It's like the redstone geniuses of the world don't care about evenly distributing items into a super smelter. I was like, but this it's blasphemy. Um, Me when redstoners. I mean, what? I never said that. Vanish. All right. Listen. Oh wait, I have a button to go right to my thingy. Haha. We need a shulker of buttons. We're just gonna do a shulker of stone buttons. Button to go to your buttons. What in the sad things? I didn't even think of that. Yeah, no, there's a button to go right to the material list. When I was working on collecting the materials for the bridges, I was like, this is getting tedious going back and forth. So I figured out the button to go right to the material list of the schematic you're looking at. It's apostrophe. It's not that they don't care, it's that they haven't figured out a good way to do it, so they deprioritized it. I know. It's it's more the fact that they could do it. There's been some close designs, but then there's like a weird bug that happens. Redstone in general just has like some weird witchcraft things that happen with it every once in a while. And Donk, good morning there. How are you doing, good sir? It's great to see you. I couldn't fully figure out, but what were you up to yesterday? Looked like something with like smoking meat and all that. I'm gonna eat my lipstick. Don't eat your lipstick. It's probably not tasty. I need more chess. Boom. I can't do that. I'll put it here. Buttons. Boom. We need 10 stacks of smooth stone slabs. Doesn't have to be smooth stone, but I believe I do have smooth stone around here somewhere. Ah, 10 stacks, which will just be a simple 5. Fine. Aw, Donk, you missed it. We had such a lovely redstone uh, messing around stream yesterday. I messed around with crafters a whole bunch. I set up some stuff on my solo world with them in with bamboo and that. I set up a bamboo farm to set aside a chest full of bamboo, and then it moves on to making planks. Then it sets aside a chest full of planks, and then it makes chests. It's gonna be great. I've got some errands to run. I'll be back in a little bit. Sounds good there, Alex. You enjoy, you enjoy. I don't know how long I'll be here for. We'll see. What do you got on your morning agenda there, Donk? Anything fun? Six stacks of obsidian is needed. I need a few more stacks of glass. We make six at a time. I don't know. We'll just throw in a few more stacks of sand. Also, I never said hi, Alex. So, hi, Alex. There it said it. I'll throw in a few more sand. Someone needs to make a wither skeleton farm. And it's not gonna be me. Do 3 stacks of walls. Wait, why are they different walls? Okay, 3 stacks of walls. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Vibe change. I accidentally dressed dark. Wait, academia? What? Fair enough. This is what happens when you eat lipstick. We need 2 stacks of soul sand, a stack of redstone torches. Not even. We'll just make a stack because we can. Is this enough soul sand? That it is just enough. Powered rails, 16, a simple amount. Oop, pause. Take a stack of redstone dust. A handful of comparators for the timer. Just enough. Apparently 11 smooth stone, so we'll just take a stack of smooth stone. I'm trying to lean back into using smooth stone for redstone stuff. Used to do chiseled stone bricks here. I think I'm gonna... I don't need these. We'll stick with smooth stone. Handful of trapdoors. But what if I used what? What am I using? Moss and glass? I don't want to use moss. It's too easy to break. And glass is you can see right through the block. So that would mess with stuff. You need a solid block. It's enough. Yes, but glass is the best block to pass redstone dust through in compact designs. Sometimes. This design has already been made. I am getting an answer of what was going on with you. I was curious if I would. Alright, let's give it a read, huh? The smoker is great for flavor, but it doesn't cook super evenly because physics. Oh, well, gotta love physics. So if you throw a whole bunch of things on, like wings, it's very challenging cooking them evenly. I wanted to try smoking wings with more even finish, so I smoked them until they were all 120, 140, tossed them, then threw them in the... Is this Vide? What? To finish them? What's that? You cooked them until a point that you kind of felt was fair, good enough, just to get the smoke flavor of them. And then you threw them into... I still don't know what this is after looking at it. A precision cooker? Vacuum sealing. Ah. Sous vide? Okay, whatever. Temperature controlled water bath. Learn how to sous vide at home. What's the point? So whatever is inside to cook alongside its own juices as well as any. Oh, oh, this sounds good. Temperature controlled, and then you could seal it. Oh, yeah, I'm learning here. I have never heard of such a thing. Oh, that sounds lovely. So it's slower, but everything gets to the exact temp you want. Ah, oh, how about that? If you throw wings in at 350 in a 350 oven, they'll even eventually get to 350. So you kind of got to guess or measure when to pull them. Well, I hope it goes well. Did I need redstone comparators? Was that what I was meant to make? I already collected those. That's funny. I need some observers. It's the biggest reason for dry slash overcooked food. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Observers. Just a few observers. Wait, what? Good morning there, Hannah. How are you doing? So by putting them in 150 water, no matter how long they're in there, they can't get above 155. We're corn dogs and they were still somehow cold in the middle. Didn't evenly cook. 6 redstone blocks. We'll just take a handful. A handful of rails, but honestly, we should just make a stack of rails because we're gonna probably need them. I'm out of sticks. I'm still sleeping. You keep streaming. Are you sure? You don't look to be sleeping. No, no, I just crafted all my things into... I just crafted all my bamboo into chests. Oh, that's silly. Got some sticks here. Ah, here's some rails anyway. We'll take these. Leave the iron. This is why on my solo world, I have I'm putting like a double chest aside of each of the things that I craft that I want at the same time. Uh, so I don't run into that point where it's like, I need planks. I don't have planks. Silly me. So, I gotta look back. How did I say that again? It was sous vide, the sous vide. It's wonderfully predictable. The biggest issues are you can't measure the temp of the food easily, and every time it has a wet finish, there's no reaction. I traded a crispy finish on the wings for tenderness and moistness of the meat. Yeah, that's a fair trade. I must say, I usually enjoy a more crispy to many things. But that is a plenty fair trade. This is full. Moving on. We need a couple sands, a couple iron trapdoors. We might actually have those. Did you have a package on the way? Yes, yes, of course. I should have gotten here sometime today. Hopefully. Iron. It blanks sometimes when I'm in this storage room. You did? Yes. Poo dispensers. Actually, I already know I need double of all of this. Yeah, we have a package. What the heck is it? It's salt. You asked me to... We were running low on salt. I wonder... I didn't know you actually ordered it. Yeah, I told you I was going to. I haven't used that emote in 6 years. A nice big refill container. It's gonna be great. Never run out. What's I here for? Dispensers. Nope, no dispensers. Well, we try. I missed it. What did I... I ordered salt. We needed more salt for our salt grinder thing. Back when I was heavily in the Battle for Middle-earth 2 community. I've been playing a bunch of that, Aaron. I've just been doing ones against the computer. I've been enjoying it. I only go against Brutal now. I'm able to 1v1 a Brutal opponent. Although, I do mess around with the game components a little bit to make it more fun. Like, I give myself a little higher starting amount for points, or whatever they are. The money. I have fun with it. I only have one thing on the way, but its tracking still says it's in the cities. Hoping the tracking was wrong and it was there. It was here. Oh, is it pink salt? Of course. That is still. I'm not really a part of the community. 1v1 in a brutal. Maybe I need practice. You could probably best me finally. You never know. But yeah, I 1v1 that. I did a 1v1 recently and won it with ease, I must say. And then if I did 1v1 until 6, like a big one of them of 1v1s with all brutal opponents, and won that. That was a fun game. It's very weird having things going on in the game that I didn't cause to have happen. Besting a brutal is entirely different. It totally is. A human person is way different. I've played it enough where I can kind of guess what's going to happen within a certain amount of time, and then I can prepare for it. With a human opponent, I got no idea. Where were we? Dispensers. We need 4 dispensers. Still need sticks. Ah, here we go. We got some pink wood we can turn into sticks. Whoops. Wait. Just do that. Ah, there we go. I'm sure Lana won't mind. Do you think you can take the hardest difficulty? I don't. Not at the moment. With time, once I learn what I need to upgrade and what I don't need to. You know, this is what I should set up auto crafting for. Dispensers. I don't really mind. Chests. Don't really need to worry about chests, but we'll put them in there anyway. It's 4 cactus. Couple of target blocks. Anyone else on the server? No, not at the moment. Do a stone cutter. Stone cutter's not necessary. Redstone lamp, probably a little more necessary. I don't know if I need 2 of them. I don't think so. So we'll just make 1. I think the redstone lamp is an on switch. And a couple of activator rails. Which I don't have. I forget how to make activator rails. It's not with the pressure plate. Ah, it's a torch. Iron stick. We forget. Oh, it's didn't be here. Oop, I'm leaving some iron in here. Then we just gotta grab glass that we had smelting. Oops. Put this, we need 10 stacks in here. And then the rest of it is just for normal amounts of stuff. It's for 6 stacks of this. And the rest can go over here. Yes. I believe that is all. Look, green, green, green. Oh, the obsidian, of course, of course. I didn't grab the sand either. What am I collecting for? For a shulker shell farm. Six stacks of obsidian. Then we'll just need 1 empty shulker for that. Off to the end we go. And I doubt there's a beacon there, so let's see. Let's take a bit of... I have all my soul sand over here. Water. Mind if I sip my coffee? Still enough. Drink with water. I have that as well. That and I believe my coffee's just about out. We'll kill a wither while we're there. Did we have a beacon? Do we have enough iron? We do have enough iron. I just don't want to use that iron. Alright, to the end. Imagine already having a beacon ready. Do you? Well, I have 2 beacons. I'm just not gonna go pluck them. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Those are good suggestions. You own a total of 7? Yeah, I don't have that many. I haven't had the need for that many beacons. Although I do have, I think I have a beacon just sitting over at the in the Mesa biome. The Badlands. Mesa biome? What are they called? I don't know. Was this is our end? It's really weird. Yeah, yeah. So like this is where we spawned in and we had to bridge up over here, get up here, and then there was another area we had to bridge over. And then like it's a really cool end island. Right? Well, second. Well, naturally. It's terrible when you don't have elytra. Like when we first popped in, we did the dragon fight with Felicia. She doesn't play Minecraft. And he made just these huge bridges with rails on them. Oh yeah, you go get them. Well, the end is terrible without elytra, period. Fair. And... Where do I want to set this up? Might just set it up right over here. Doesn't really matter. Nothing scares you more than eyeliner? Why is that? That's so fair. Hannah gets it, I don't. Fear of poking your eye out or messing it up. I got one wing, now I gotta do the other, both. Wings are so hard, but so fun. Yep, nope. Not a clue here. The left eye is slim, but the right eye scares me. Excuse me there, Mr. Lenderman. Switch to non-dominant hand, and then it all gets wonky too. Okay, I can understand that then. What is this? Put on the hold attack button because I don't like to wear out my fingers if I don't have to. Different angle then? You did it? Oh, well done. Well, here we go for the next few minutes. I only need 6 stacks, so it shouldn't take long. And if I remember correctly, the nether side of this farm is quite easy. There's not much to it. I do need some things for, sounds good there, Hannah. Some things for, snow golem. Some pumpkins and snow. Do we still need aggressive panda? I have not been a part of the heads. I thought we got all the pandas that night. I wasn't. Don't ask me. And I don't think anyone has played really all that much since we messed around with the pandas. Panda? Hello there, Zachary. Welcome on in. Good morning to you. How are you doing? How's everyone? Oh, I'm doing well myself. How are you? We're mining some obsidian here, as you can tell. Collecting some stuff up for a shulker shell farm, portal based. Boom, boom. Ooh, wee woos. She's almost getting pulled over. How much are we at? Oh, less than half. So, I believe Terraria has been thrown out for game nights, this coming game night. For those that, when I had brought it up last night, those that were around, Terraria kind of seemed fun. Hear me out, alright? It's not Terraria. Alright, what are you thinking? What's wrong with Terraria? I play Terraria? That's what I was thinking. Humble Party would be fun. I just don't think a lot of people have it all yet. Don't Starve Together would be fun too. Or Wormtown? We did a lot of work. You love Wormtown. Yeah, we only did it twice. We did do it twice. It was fun. I thought we did it 3 times, actually. I think we did it 3. There was a back-to-back time. Did we? I don't recall being thrice. I feel like it was. Because I was really enjoying it, and then I wanted to take a break from it because it was... When it comes to a game like that, and you start getting too good at it, it's just not as fun. So it's best to take a break. It's meant to be silly and fun. From there would be so many issues. I hear you out every time. I know it's free to play. Not everyone is very tech savvy, and that game is far from easy to install. And we haven't done Terraria in a while. Terraria sounds nice. We have a nice long world. We're in hard mode on our world. Listen, if everyone's stares at you fad follows the same installation process, then there's no issues. That's the problem. What do you mean stares at me? That is the problem. You installed it differently and it mismatched? No. We had it working. I never changed anything. Ours worked just fine in the end. The biggest problem was that both Deadeye and Hannah never changed. They never used their version switcher to change their version to the one we were on. We eventually figured that out. Ooh, scary end noises. Well, yes, but you also installed it differently, so I had to reinstall that way. But then how did it work with Deadeye? Because didn't Deadeye install it the same way you installed it? Overall, we could settle it here. There's a lot of different ways to do this. And lots of ways where this can get messed up. This is why we stick to just simple Steam games. If people want to play Battle for Illinois, we might as well just play Age... Age of Mythology or whatever, or Age of Empires, any of those. I mean, I'm game. Age of Empires 2. What edition? I mean, if we had more people have HD than definitive than HD, me and Hannah have the definitive. Although I think I also have HD. I have a lot of Age of Empires games on my Steam account. You both do? Okay. Those games just won't go as well. You're doing a skedaddle? Sounds good there, Bells. You enjoy. Have a lovely day. I forget what you said you were doing. I don't know, something about grabbing coffee on a drive, though. We could play Unturned on a random server and just have fun for a night. That's a free game. It's silly, too. Barbells. Which one is Unturned? It's on Steam. It's a free game. There was a little while where people were playing it. At that blocky low-res zombie survival game. Yeah! I find it silly and fun. The one Eric played a week ago or something. I don't know. He had played it at one point, though. During one of his subathons, I know. I don't know if he's played it recently. I don't keep up with it. He plays a lot of different games, I gotta say. I have no issues with that. Never touched it before. It's a silly, fun game. And if we had a good group of us just join a random server, we could take over. He did play it this last month. Did he? Okay. That one's been on my list. Gang Beast has been on my list. Oh, that would be so much fun. What I need to now do with Battle for Middle-earth, though, I've been playing it here and there, but I only really play as the men faction, mainly because I enjoy it the most. I need to now figure out how to play some of the other factions and beat Brutal in that. I never play as the evil ones. Just play as dwarves. The dwarves are tough. But yeah, I agree there. See, what I usually do at the moment is I buy a hero off the bat. I upped the amount of starting points I have to what it would feel like with War of the Ring. They start me off with 5,000, and I can do anything with that 5,000. I didn't do 5,000 for my up amount. I did like, I forget how much. I think it's 2,500. they're hard to get down, but once you do it, it's busted. Exactly. The difficult scale is nuts, but they just have so much going for them. Yeah. Oh, lovely. I did sleep here. And then all we need to do is collect the stuff for the other side of them. Super tanky units, dodging arrows, cross-map transportation, portable walls, wells, and leadership, and Gimli Slayer. Actually cracked. Yeah, I'd have to look. I'd have to like learn them once more. What are we doing? Shulker Shell Farm? More soul sand. Were you building this? Not here. Not here at all. This is just me collecting resources. Gotta say, these are one of the ugliest farms. It's just a big box. You could never build a cool thing around it, truthfully, unless it was far from the sides. Almost all farms are ugly. These are on a different level. Fair enough. Um, I gotta take a break here, though. Stand up, all sorts of stuff. I grabbed all the sand. Right, yeah. A big box with another box connected to it, and also a lot of piping looking stuff. Black palette is so bad. It's not meant to look good. It's a farm. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break alongside with me. You know, stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat in the morning. Otherwise, I'll be back in a little bit. Alrighty, I'm back. I hope everyone's doing well. Took your break, and welcome on in there, D. Clark. How are you doing? I see no grinding going on, just a be right back screen. Hey, we're working on it. We're getting stuff put together. Oh my god, wow. Oh my goodness, hello, not Alex. How are you? I missed the Wii Shop music. Oh, speaking of. Throwback time. Good, thanks. I was at Home Depot when you started. I rushed back home. Oh no, I cut your trip short. You rushed back home. This is not the morning vibes I came here for. The Wii Shop music, but the Wii Shop music is just the vibe. There's only one. I only did one. Time lapse. Woo! Welcome back, not Alex as well. Where were we? We were just getting started on this part. Need 3 stacks of stone slabs. Hannah, weren't you part of the reason this became a thing in the first place? Wait, did I say 3? Shucks. You got what you needed? Okay, good, good. I need another shulker. Yes, and... We used to listen to a lot of Wii Shop music around here, D. Clark. It would just be on replay for hours on end. It was great. It was good days. 54 hoppers. May as well just make another stack. We even had a 15-minute redeem for it. We did. We would listen to it 15 minutes on end. I think you could also just keep stacking the oh. Hello? Hi there, Hannah. I like the stream farm better. But then Thad hated us and got rid of it. It's not the reason it got removed. It got removed because the song I had been using was removed off of Spotify. Sense it's back. I know. We're not. It's whatever. Hello, Missy. Don't be peering around in my different boxes. Now you're just doing it on purpose. Yep. You need something? Sounds like it's time to add it back. Eh. Ow, ow. Only Thad could get away with calling Hannah Missy. You always hear... wait, you lays here? What? I don't have a lays. Oh, ooh, come speak with the glow squid. He's magical. You see the magic? Turned off music blocks during the panda. Magic. What are you looking for? Why do I hear a lay? Oh, that's just my mystical base. Subtitles, lay yearns. It's part of the magic, okay? Don't reveal things. Ah, where were we? Hopper's powered rails. Wait. What do you mean, wait? There's no need to wait. What are you doing down there? Get out of my smelter. Shulker head on a note block. Shulker on the note block. Yeah, the note block disappeared. You can remake it, you know? Nah. Don't reveal the magic. Stick some gold in here too. With some sticks. Hey! Yeah, this is scary. It's not that scary. It's magic. Added a little ambiance to my base, okay? Oh no! Get back in there. Oh no! Oh no! Stop! No! Give me that back. Get back. Go back. There you go. No! Dang it! Why do you have a dungeon? It's not a dungeon! Right here. Come here. Ah, good. Now it's just up to you. It's so cute. There you go. Good. Oh no, back! You've caused Thad to regret using the atrocious mobs. It's used to cause magic, okay? See? I didn't leave any with a golden carrot in hand, did I? Okay, good. Escaping. Excellent Arcana. I don't find the lays that bad. Come on now. There's lots worse mobs in this game. The snippers. Here. Way too faced, Anna. Hello there, Queen Jackie. Oh my goodness, it's been a little bit since I've seen you. How are you doing? You have sniffer trauma. You've gone through with that. Oh, am I doing? Oh, I'm doing well. We're just gathering up some materials for a shulker shell farm here. I'm alive, I guess. That's fair. That's plenty fair. It's good to see you, though. We need 41. And then is this still to do enough? Man, yes. Yeah. I'm going to need to go back, aren't I? There we go. This panda enclosure is chaotic. Yeah, I bet. This world has gotten a little chaotic over the last few weeks. Alrighty. 41. Last. Been trying to get the perfect order for my Fallout 4 mods. Oh. That sounds like a lot of work. Accidentally sent these the wrong way. There we go. I've never played Fallout myself. It looks fun, but I've never played it. 36 trapdoors. 21 glass. 17 soul sand. L4 is my favorite in terms of gunplay, but the story is less RPG-like. I know, yeah. So there's a story to it. Then isn't it also just like open world? Is it like Skyrim in a sense? Ow. Really? Excuse me. You walked through fire to get to me. Have any of you ever messed around with like the Bobby mod, the one that allows you to load chunks really far away? I don't know too much about it. I don't know how well it works. Fine messed around with, used. Because my solo world, I'm slowly getting annoyed with not being able to see the mountain all in one go. I use it along with NVIDIA. I don't even have NVIDIA. That's the one that allows you to use more of your graphics card, right? I can load chunks ages away. You have a NVIDIA GPU? Of course I do. I got a powerful one. I forget which one it is. It probably says it in my about section. Oh yeah, way higher than 15. I got one of the 40s. I have a 4090. I really thought it was a 4070. Then get NVIDIA. Ah, there we go. I got some random person telling me what it is. I have a 4070. I thought so. We'll stop, get it right now. No, no, I'm alright. My game, I already run at plenty of frames. See you there, though, DK Plays. I'm assuming you've been lurking, so I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. And you're free to continue your lurk. Take less strain on your PC, though. That's the point. It helps your PC in the long term. More my CPU. These pandas are like allergic to the air, keep sneezing. It's the babies. They sneeze all the time. I have a blank shulker. That's funny. Lana, good morning to ya. How are you doing? We need some stairs. Sleepy, got woken up with claws, playing with my knee. Oh, how cute. Creativity. Sleepy Lo-Fi beat? Oh, we'll have to give it a listen to. As the sun sets. Ooh. Have to give that a listen to later. I miss getting woken up by, kidders. Servers. Deep slate. I don't know what I would have used the deep slate for. Um, find some powdered snow. I just need to do Dolly Master, and then I'm releasing it. Oh, exciting! Cute until they bite you with unknown aggression. It's, you know, what can you do? They're just trying to show their affection, I think. Powdered snow in large amounts. Can you still get powdered snow via a cauldron? Think so? I have the video tutorial pulled up right now. It should be on the way by the end of the day. Ooh. That's so inefficient. Oh, I know it is. That's how you work it. That's how we would get it at one point. Kind of like getting macrofoot. No blocks. I don't have any of those. Ah, I know the perfect wood to use to make some note blocks. Great choice. We made sticks out of it earlier. Make the cherry lovers cry. uh, I think the rest of this I have in my shulkers. Sorry, but the overhype of the cherry planks made me develop a distaste for it. Like that I said, Lana's tree looks amazing. I don't know if I've seen people really use the cherry wood alongside other blocks just yet. Here and there I have. The cherry leaves themselves was a great addition to the game, though. There's a lot more of the pretty log than the flashbang planks, right? The log as well is really well too. I saw someone use it with copper, crimson, and granite once. Oh, yeah, I could see that. I haven't seen a build with cherry wood that I really like yet. I mean, I haven't been looking, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, the planks are very bright. I love the decor of it, though. The planks are very bright. Ah, if only we could have actual cherry wood color like that. Uh, would it'd be way different. It'd be like a better oak plank. I mean, I haven't been looking, but I haven't seen it. Right. It's not a block I'm about to go and tabble with out of randomness. We have the cactus there, and these two blocks probably aren't necessary. We have that there. Those are extras. We have that extra. And that's extra, I hope. Yes. That's a spare shulker. Alright, we have everything we need set up for this. And everyone overlooks cherry wood slash logs. The logs of cherry wood? I don't know. I think it takes time for some blocks like this to get slowly moved into some build palettes. But this is a really good color that can work with some other ones that we have in the game. But like, it's very bright. It'll be fun. Scented in general. Oh yes, that one. That's still, I mean, it still has a large amount of like pink in there, which is what the block is. So it's like fair that that's majority of it. Crimson goes well with it though, especially like using the stripped and the planks. No, It's just a very bright pink. I was talking about unstripped wood and slash logs. I figured there. I'm gonna stick to my oak, dark oak, spruce, even birch. I do like birch wood in aspects. I've definitely this right here, the stripped ones. You can get some good uses out of it. Don't get me wrong. But mainly in hair, but not the level that typical server players spam everywhere. That's how it is with all new blocks though. When we got the new Netherwoods, saw so many builds using the Netherwoods and just the Netherwood on its own. Maybe some of the Blackstone in there, heavily Nether themed. Nobody ever used it with other blocks. We get the deep slate. We see a huge run of deep slate everywhere and not really sprinkled in with other blocks. The tough blocks now. I see a large amount of tough blocks with this recent update, and nobody really sprinkling it in elsewhere. And that's just how it is when new blocks get added. I was a mad woman with the deep slate, and that's completely fair. Everyone, I mean, a large amount of people do it. Uh, even some really good builders, they'll just be like, "Ooh, this block is fun. I'm just gonna make a full base out of just that block." Yeah, I don't see tough blocks as anything other than texturing, not a base block. Yeah, see, it was this bridge took a good. I did an entire day in creative, working on this segment of it, and I'm really happy with where it's at. I think it goes really well. Um, and the last piece of it that I kind of put together, like this right here, this section, I had switched out a handful of times. I knew it felt like it was too much stone. So I didn't want to do it be in stone. I knew I wanted it to be something else. First, I did it as deep slate. I thought deep slate would look good. Deep slate was way too dark. So then went with tough. I thought the tough looked all right. I was like, I can work with this. So I went with the tough, figured out a way to like interchange it within the structural pillar here. And then deep slate went here as a little highlight. And then the final touch that brought it all together was throwing in a little bit of shading under some areas where it felt like it should be. And when you take a step back, it's good. You look at it up close, still good. Take a big step back and it's all shape, which is what I initially work with. See, Deep Slate is slightly different because it's one of the only three major stone variants. Yes, there are those aren't heights, andesite, granite, diorite. Those aren't major building stone type. Yeah, it's more sprinkled in, especially with the andesite. I made many a deep slate castle. Exactly. I mean, it's completely fair. I absolutely love a cobbled deep slate. I really love it. I don't know. I think I do an all right job sprinkling in the new blocks. I do my best. I wasn't sure on adding mossy sections, but I'm really happy I did. Smooth basalt, deep slate tiles, and cracked deep slate bricks. See, I don't mess around with the nether stuff as much anymore. I wish I did more. I think I could do more with it. Where are they? Like, I haven't used Blackstone in a long time. It has a purple hint to it. I guess, no. I've used it for, it's part of my build palette for the mountain. Mainly because there wasn't deep slate when I had done some of the beginning stuff with that. I don't have any basalt here. Basalt's a really good one, too. Ooh, I might have it here. Yeah, smooth basalt. We used that recently for that castle build. Anyway. Yes, Blackstone is way too bright. It has that bluish tint that just makes it feel very not black, right? Still works in some scenarios, though. I'm happy with what I do with the black variants we have. Okay. I don't know if Aaron has heard this, but I've said it a few times now. But if you look up Minecraft pillar designs to get like ideas, every single pillar will be made out of the one singular block. If it's a stone one, it's a stone pillar. If it's like a wooden pillar, it's all wood. It's like if it's deep slate, it's all deep slate. Nobody uses two different blocks. You did here. It's weird. And like I understand why, because it's extremely hard to get it to work right. Bothers me. Anyway, I gotta grab some scaffolding from somewhere, hopefully. It's 15. I just have to make some. Ooh, no, we have some here. I probably want about another stack. I have some at spawn. This make me want to build stuff in Minecraft. I told you not, Alex. You gotta just install some world edit, go on a creative world, and just have some fun. So many blocks that have been added since I stopped. I mean, the tough blocks in general. We have so many more tough blocks. What's the best way to learn how to use World Edit? Just a random... It's best to just start off simple, and then if you need to do something specific, you're most likely able to do it with World Edit. Like, if you're like, I should be able to mass replace just stone brick in this build, you can do it. And then you look up how to do it. But Axiom, I haven't touched Axiom. I know what you're talking about. That one's crazy to look at. Is it easier to use? I'm still a world edit person. I'm so old school, I guess. I just kind of learned it on my own, not Alex, is what I did. Like, I know the very basic. I set one area here, I set that area here, and then you can do //set, or you can do / replace this. And then if you want to replace, like, if you want to make a mixture of something, like if this was all stone and you want to make a mixture between the andesite, stone brick, cobble, and all that, you can do that. You do / replace stone, and then you replace it with stone, andesite, cobble, and you just do, like, commas between it all. I don't know. I mean, from what I've heard, it's a lot easier to make what you want happen instead of having to fly around and run commands. That's fair. I have seen people use it. It feels cheaty, but it's not. I understand it's not. It's really cool. It's an amazing mod. I just haven't used it. And then if you wanted it not to have as much cobblestone as andesite, you can run a percentage on it. I've seen some people do some amazing, like, organic and terraforming stuff with the Axiom stuff. And it's really cool how fast they can do it. It does. It's just different. I haven't used it myself, and the few people that I have seen use it know it very well. And it's crazy how powerful it is and how fast you can get stuff done. I'll mine a few more obsidian just for my own personal use. Once I get everything done I need to, I'll look into it. Yeah. I guess I'll have to mess around with it at some point. Learn a new crazy thing to build stuff. Hello there, Laura. How are you? You're in the paint store? I can't hear you, but I can see you. Oh. Here. You're not at the paint store? Laura needs paint. She's gonna be painting. Her parents are putting her to work. Stealing? What? I knew it. She's putting paint in her pockets. Secret hand cam. Right out of the pails into my pockets. Just like I do with yogurt at the grocery. Ew, stop. Still waiting for the cowboy boot camp. I was thinking about making it over this way. Because over here is the creeper farm. I think over here, yes, this is Laura's guardian farm. So I think I might just make it like right here. So not gonna it until you try to Thad. Pocket yogurt is amazing. I think I'm quite alright. The more lint, the better. You guys are weird. Whoops. I'll probably end up needing this anyway. You put your hand in your pocket, it's like moisturizer. Oh, but won't it get warm? It's like unexpected lumps in your milk is such a pleasant textural surprise. It's like a stress ball, but it stays with you after you're done playing. You guys do understand how weird this conversation is, right? Let's see if we end up in Lara's Guardian Farm. We didn't. Perfect. I can't doubt myself. It's redstone. Really, I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Fake ocean. Guardian Farm. Now I just need to line up where this portal was. I have absolutely no idea what Y level I need to go to. So we're gonna go check that in my solo world. No tabs this morning, Donk? Haven't seen her pop on in. She's tabbed up at our work. Okay. I wasn't sure if she worked weekends. She's been busy. 145 is where the bottom of this portal will be. $145. I'm making her work and practicing being a kept man. What is that? What is a bee? What am I making? I'm working on a shulker shell farm at the moment. And welcome on in there as... I'm gonna go with Joe. I hope you're doing well. Joe is fine. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Just to check, this should link up just fine. Perfect. And then we're gonna bring our schematic on over here. Another side, we can remove that. Oh my goodness.
Copy pasta, a man who does not work but is given money and a home by somebody who he is in a sexual relationship with.
I'm gonna include that last part. Ryan doesn't care one bit. 100 bits. Thought that kind of went without saying. I understand. It makes sense now. There's a term for that? You're practicing being a... No, no. He's making tabs practicing being a kept man. Right? Not be a kept man? I don't know. I got no idea. Nope, I think you're right. Tabs is working and he's not. Yep. I don't have it on, do I? Ah, here we are. Oh, I don't have it selected, do I? Still don't understand why the portals need to be so far up, especially when it's already over an ocean. I don't think they do. Unless you have other portals nearby, will help it. It could be with the nether side, since you're so far up in the nether as well. It needs to be the same exact Y level, otherwise you'll have problems with linking the portal. I haven't watched this video in a long time. I built it, I don't even know how long ago, the shulker shell farm in my other world. know it still works though, and yeah, there's may as well do that. And I understand how it works from that point, but portals are always finicky, especially when there's so many. This will be fun. My smooth stone. Right. Need some buttons. We're gonna do this by set this here. Wonder how much money could be saved by buying ramen by the pallet. I guess it depends how often you eat it. Free sun by the pallet? What? Ideally, at least once or twice a week. Really? Fair enough then. Well, then I bet you could save a good deal. Where's that end chest? I gotta check how many blocks go in there. This section of this farm is the chunk loader, which will hopefully be quite handy in the long run. Has an on-off switch over here. You just pull this lever. It's just not fully hooked up just yet. Okay, we're gonna take this block out. Save me the hassle. Curiosity point. And it works. I'm attempting to make all my farms without using the nether roof, having any floating builds, uncovered builds, and give them all an off switch. An off switch is a good one there. No floating builds. Yeah, it's an interesting one. That's fair. I don't bother with that. We're gonna learn from previous mistakes here and lock this guy. So far it's gone well, but an interesting challenge, but I haven't had to dabble with the nether portals in my farms yet. Oh, it definitely is possible. What? Having trouble with creepers once more? The use of soul sand here is so that shulker boxes don't go flying onto this block. They don't want soul sand, if I remember correctly. Cows were loose at spawn. You have the worst luck with creepers there, Hannah, recently. Mm. At least you survived. That you did this time. Boom, 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 boom. Currently standing where my wither skeleton farm will be, just brainstorming. Wither skeleton farm. Hmm. Well, that one shouldn't be terrible. Hopefully. Not what I wanted. So soul sand for? If I remember correctly, I don't think shulkers will teleport onto that block. Probably not. It's not a full block. Yeah, exactly. think they will, just not the top part of it. Maybe not the sides either, so it might work. I know it works. I'm pretty sure that's the reasoning behind it. It makes sense, right? Hopefully I don't take as long building this compared to last time. Hopefully shouldn't. Last time this farm, I built it over a span of a month. I just did it periodically from time to time. From I have no idea anymore. I've no clue. Farm is what caused me to stop playing on my survival world. It's not a fun farm to build. Not at all. So worth it. But it's an extremely well designed farm. With the fact that it auto fixes itself if it ever breaks, which is very handy. And you don't have to be at it for it to be running. The shulker kept disappearing no matter what I did, and I never opened the world again after having to transport over 10 into the place. Kept disappearing. What do you mean? Oops. They would either despawn or die. Really? Not name tamed shulkers? I don't think you need to. I thought shulkers don't despawn. That is extremely annoying. I think when I did it, it took me 2 tries of shulkers. No. What I did, the one died on my way of getting it to the overworld. Or 2 died on my way of getting to the overworld. And then on the 3rd one, they ended up duplicating in the overworld and I had excess. I also, with Blazing Caves, we did some research on how the duplication of shulker boxes work. It's very interesting. It can only duplicate itself so many times within a certain area. That's why they send them through a portal. And they have to be like slightly damaged, if I remember it correctly. Something with how much health they have also matters with their chance to duplicate themselves when they hit themselves. My world used to be a server with friends, and they had a bunch of little holes around the portal that I didn't know about. Around the end portal that I didn't know about. Oh, fun. So they kept teleporting on ground, and when you tried to get them through, their ability to teleport is also health based, so that doesn't surprise me. Yeah. They shouldn't despawn since they spawn with the structures. They have natural persistence. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can name tank shulkers. By the way, there, Joe. I've done it. I've done it to silence them before. If I remember correctly, this farm I'm able to build it all the way up, and then I put the shulker in last. So I'm gonna just start building it here and get a little ways into it. So I'll move these into where I know there's gonna be nothing. Then it's gonna the final parts of this is like testing all of these portals to make sure they work correctly, and it's very bothersome. I don't blame you for not playing Minecraft after trying to make this farm. Shulker boxes are the absolute worst to try and transport. The farm itself isn't all that fun. There's easier ones out there now, but they don't. You have to actually AFK at them, and I don't like building farms where you have to actually really AFK at them. I prefer farms that can work on their own. Which is why I often build farms around where I'm working, even if they're just smaller. We're not finishing this farm this stream, by the way. I don't have the shulker set up, and it's not that not it won't. It'll take a while. I just want to get a good start. I should do before I build everything. I should just build the portal first and get those all linked up correctly. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, let's make sure we place the buttons. I don't think this will mess with things if I build the portal first. Might get a little harder to move around down there, but I think it might be better in the long run. Right? Does it make sense? When I built this in my solo world, I built the entire farm all the way up from layer to layer. And then I had to test all the portals, and they weren't working perfectly off the bat. And it was a very tedious process of like moving through this very compact area to get through each portal, testing each of them, making sure they all go to the right area. Testing portals first is definitely a good way to go, right? It feels right. That's what we'll do. Having to move a bunch of glass and obsidian sucks, right? I don't think so. Last time, what it was just making sure I like lit them in a correct order and moving. I forget. It was just a few things. It's like I had lit the wrong portals first, and they had linked up weirdly. Portal farms, gotta love 'em. Speaking of, after this, we should really set up Laura's Guardian Farm where all the drops come right to the nether roof. It's the same Guardian Farm I built on my solo world. It's such a simple farm to make. If you're ever making a Guardian Farm, make that one. Look it up on YouTube. It looks like that in the overworld. So simple. Gives you plenty of stuff. That's the first one I ever made. That's a good first one to make. It is beyond simple. I mean, I can understand if you're someone that wants to drain the area, but if you're just like, you're on a server, you've already made a few Guardian farms in your time, and you don't want to go through the entire process of draining it, that farm right there, easy. It probably won't get you as many drops as some of the other ones, but it works plenty fast. It's not very good at the game, and it took me like 2 hours. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how long it took me in my solo world either. It only took me like a good 2 hours as well when I did it in my solo world. I was like, we're gonna build a garden farm here quick today. We got it done within like 2 hours. Moved on to the next thing. I also want to make a spider farm in this world. I might do a smaller one than what I did in my solo world. Because string is, I feel like I'm always in need of string on a world. Well, hello there, Selena. Good morning to you. Not morning for you anymore, but Still morning here for a little bit. How are you doing? Yes, there, Hannah? Where you buy bone blocks? It's at my pop-up shop. Not in bulk, it's at my pop-up shop. Just dropped my sister and her friend off at the state fair. Fun, fun. It's only 10:33 a.m. here. Oh, it is. I forget. I thought you were an hour ahead, like mountain time. Wait, what time zone are you in? Am I getting them confused? Am I getting mountain time confused? I am. Ah, you are in mountain time. I was correct there. I'm just getting it confused. I'll take our time. We're working on a shulker shell farm here for the server. It's one of the two time zones right next to you. I know. I was confusing it with Eastern. It's easy to mix them up. It's like I know Pacific is 2, Eastern is 1, Mountain is 1. UK is 6. That's mine just jumped right into the best time. That's not true. Did you find the bone block, Santa? Yes? Okay. No problem. Central time zone, best time zone. Right? Right, DK plays? My goodness. See? Now you're out. Central time is amazing. Boom. 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 Well, do you have any other plans there, Selena? You didn't want to go to the state fair? Don't blame you. It's a lot of people. I think the truth about any time I ever build with a schematic nowadays is it will never be as complicated as the pillars, and it won't be ever as tedious as they are. With how many pillars I have made, nothing will compare. I'm gonna ask my dad if he wants to go to a playoff baseball game this season. Oh, fun. Oh, that sounds fun. There you go. No, my back hurts too much and I want to watch baseball. Fair enough then. Oh, I'm sorry your back's hurting still. Boom. Alright, now we gotta go make the nether side of the portal stuff. Gonna dump parts of my inventory that I don't think I need. do. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break here. Just a quick one. I'll be right back. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break alongside with me, though. Stand up, grab a drink of water, grab something to eat if you haven't just yet. Otherwise, I'm back in a little bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Just a quick break. Since I don't plan on going too much longer here, but I need to take a break. That. Some of this. Need any more, I come back for it. I didn't rotate anything in the farm, so we should be good to go off of what we have here. Um. Ah. There we go. Excuse me there, cactus. And I think after that, it takes a while. Is that a chunk loader? Yes, it is. It's a chunk loader for the shulker shell farm, which is why I like the shulker shell farm. There really are simpler ones. Why not use those? Because I want to have a shulker. I want the chunk loader with this so I don't have to AFK it. Just turn it on, walk away. I looked at them. I did. Just didn't bother with them. I don't think I want this entire chain of events here. I might just change it to a bunch of hoppers coming down. And I know this farm. I know how it works. I didn't want to relearn a new farm. And I don't think it'll take that long to build this guy. Truthfully. Not as long as previous times. I meant simpler chunk loaders, not the farm itself. Oh. No. I think this chunk loader has a timer set up to it, if I remember correctly. With how fast it loads it. And the timer probably correlates to the farm. Or someone else has figured out the timing for a lot of it. And I don't need to then. But that's fair. You're right. I should just build the portal. Ah, yes, this is the complicated, weird stuff. Is this mess right here, because it uses two different portals. One of them, this guy, is only to send them to a top art. What is this? What, you don't, did you not build this? Did you not get to this part of the farm? This part of the farm right here, that top portal is to send a shulker box back to the overworld if the farm ever breaks. I think I built a slightly different one. Yeah. No, this farm fixes itself. Essentially, there's a timer set, and if the timer runs out, that means the shulker in the middle died, and it has like a handful of them stored up right here. A minecart will come through from the overworld and then pick up one of these guys and send it back through the farm, back through to the overworld, and it fixes itself essentially. I forget how all of this worked. I forget how I put the armor stands in. The ugliest farm known to Minecraft. Mine is the same on the overworld side, but just had a simple wither rose killing area. Yeah, mine's a snow block. The powdered snow. Like it just had the spinning thing here, I'm assuming. I think that's the same one Lige built then on his hardcore world. I don't think he had the fixing mechanic. Okay, but it kind of looks really technical and fancy. Just build it out of sight of all your other builds. Exactly. I'm confident this is gonna work pretty well, so I'm gonna just keep building. Oh, that lever is all the way down there now. See, I feel like if I remember this correctly, in order to get those armor stands where they are at the moment, I use a dispenser in the overworld to send them to this portal to then stay right here. And they don't go back through since they came through from the other side. I believe that is how I did it last time. Which if we go back through to the overworld, I'll show you which portal that one is. We haven't built it yet. A watch time of 14 days and 14 hours, my goodness. It's a lot of days. We haven't built the portal just yet for this part. Ah. It's this portal up here. It's more than one. This does make me realize I'll never build this farm. Yeah, don't. There are easier ones. I'm just a stubborn person and enjoy building a farm that I don't need to AFK at. And DK plays. I appreciate the follow there. I'm glad you've been enjoying stream. I feel like you've been hanging out here for quite a while now. Last few hours. So I appreciate you following. You're like, man, Thad's making good progress on this build. It really doesn't look that bad. Oh, I don't want to make this. About 90 minutes. There you go. I'm glad you've been enjoying stream this morning. Now everyone will have as many shulkers as they're willing to craft. Right? Or we set up an auto crafter. I'm joking. Maybe one day. We'll just go off of portal. Oh my goodness! They're here too. Oh, the armor stands. They caused me so much pain. Who said I was enjoying it? Perhaps I was suffering it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Auto crafting shulkers is so inconvenient. It just takes up way more storage than it needs to. And when would you ever need the auto crafting of it? You can craft a stack of shulkers if you wanted to. Not actually. Really? You think so? I don't think so. I don't think I'll set it up. What I have seen though, Donk, is someone that you can just like grab it and then it fills the chest back up. I built one very early, very early. Use a ton. Really? I don't craft a lot. Like I craft shulkers from time to time. To be fair, in my world, I've hit a point where I just have a lot of shulker boxes in it. In general, the game doesn't even pause. It doesn't matter. And oftentimes I have if I'm working on more stuff where I'm just like placing down blocks, I get an excess of empty shulkers over time, like within a few days. And that's where I'm at the moment, and I don't have a lot where I'm crafting. I think at the moment I have like 3 chests full of empty shulkers. Empty shulkers should stack. Yeah. That would make life easier. That would be incredible. It would be. Make tons during mining projects, which is when I make a bunch as well. Even then, you can make quite a few at a time. I think what I'll do, I might set up a crafter for the shulkers where it fills up like a double chest. I have just one double chest in my world where it's just full of empty shulkers, and every time I grab one out of it, it then remakes it. I also name and die every shulker. Yeah, you do more. You do way more than me with that. I'm trying to remember how I did this. I'm pretty sure I had to use a dispenser to do this. Let's light it. Let's go light the one in the overworld. Or in the nether side. And I guess we'll start there. If I remember, this portal has to work correctly. Okay, it works this way. And it works this way. Okay. That's good. Now let's check this portal down here. We'll do this one portal at a time. And we'll check everything like 500 times. This portal works, I'm pretty sure it works the other way still. And then the rest of these portals have to link down, it has to link in that bottom one of the two that are, like, stacked. Ta-da, that worked, that worked. It doesn't matter if they don't ever need to come back through this portal. So it doesn't matter if this side doesn't work correctly. It works, but it doesn't matter. I remember this. Although what I do have Donk in my world now is a barrel full of all the shulkers pre-dyed. I have a barrel full of every dyed shulker. And I have found that to be very handy. That worked. Let's give a check to this portal again. This one still works. We're just gonna give it a check on the way back too. Alright, good, good. Ah, interesting. I made dye dispensers in the floor near my shulker crafter. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting how we do things differently. That still works. This side doesn't matter. Ah! Let's check this guy, and then we'll give a mass check to all of them in the end. Because we do not want this to not be working correctly. And that worked. We'll give this one a check, back and forth. We'll start with this guy. That worked. Perfect. Let's give the bottom one just a simple check. I'm not really worried about this one since it's a little further away. Alright. This one works. Perfect. And then we're going to give all of these guys a check. All the big ones. We're starting from the north side. Good. Just gonna use this portal to get backs. Start from the north side, so let's check this guy. Good. Then check this one. Perfect. Oh, I think we got it first try. So far. I still don't know how I'm gonna do the armor stands. I'm pretty sure it's just dispensers back and forth. Alright, last one. Oh, how about that? They all work. Lovely. Now we need a dispenser. Cookies. This is so beautiful. You know, it's a lot of luck in some of this stuff that I do. Thank you for the cookie slot. I do actually have some on the server here. Trying to fix when they link the wrong way is so awful, right? And I had linking problems wrong with this, so I'm glad I checked here beforehand. I need to just empty my inventory a little bit. whilst I do this, I want these buttons to... Ooh, I did need slabs since I already have them. I need a handful in total. I want to go to a baseball playoff game. Yeah, I had 4 in here. It's funny. I'm not that big into baseball, I'll be honest. I'm not that big into most sports, but baseball is definitely even lower on the list. With the portals so close together, it can be scary, right? And I think the biggest thing is lighting them in a certain order. You've never been to a playoff game? I don't know. I've never been to one either. I got to go to the Cubs playoff game in 2003. Well, how was that? Ooh. No, stop. I don't want to go through the portal. Dang it. Um. Ooh, haha. I'll just do this. It's not working. Aha. Then we put one here. It worked. It should have gone into the right place. We'll check it in a moment. And then we do the same on the other side. Ta-da! Oh no, they stacked up. Shucks. Hmm. Right? Is there 2 here? There was only 1. Where'd the other go? Went down here. How does that make sense? Because it's an entity. An entity does something different. Okay. And this is where things go weird and wonky. And they both ended up here. You love portals? You gotta love portals. Wait. What side was it? Does it matter which half of the portal I'm in? No way. Interesting. That is very weird. I'm almost curious if it doesn't matter with how the minecart goes through it. Because both sides of it go correctly through on the overworld side. Let's give this guy a break. Let's grab a thingy. Just curious. I don't have water. Oh, I have a bucket. Use that. Oh, fuck it. It was this side, I believe. We should have paid attention to directions. It still works that way. I'm curious if I have to do these after all of that. It was the west side once again. That time the west side worked. Just lost 500 bits to sound alerts. Make sure you don't get them. Wait, make sure you get them, Thad. What? Are you sure? Tried to play sound, but it failed, but the bits are gone. Weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't even see him. I didn't even see him pop up anywhere. I should contact sound alerts. Let's give it a wait and let's see if I can see it on my sound alerts dashboard before we need to do such hastiness. Um, the only other thing is Donk. Do you know how many bits you had sent in my stream thing on the leaderboard before that? The bits eventually go through. I'm less bothered. I feel like you weren't at 1,000, so that I obviously have them. I just don't see them. You want to test the chicken? I may have had to re-sign in to stream sound alerts here. I tested on my own. Oh, that's funny. We both tested the same one. Give it a second here. Popped up in chat, though. There's that one. Okay, it works that way. It's weird that I don't even see it on this activity feed. Even on sound alerts here, I don't see it that it had gone through sound alerts at all. Twitch just ate the bits and was like, yeah, that's fine. Oh, here we go. I found it. I found today. Because this would have been, yeah, today to the next. 550. It picked up that. And 2-bit alert extensions used. Alright. Sounds good. I'm gonna close out of the tab, see if that changes anything though. Did I just see Tanisha? Weird. Scary. I think I did. I saw a blue beanie. Still annoying, but no longer infuriating. Yeah, no, sorry about that. East goes to east. Let's check. West goes to west. I went into it too soon. I hate when portals do that. And west goes to west. Now, out of curiosity, let's relight this guy. Wait. West goes to west. And west doesn't work. That should be a sound bit alert. Now I'm curious how it works in my solo world. I wonder if it just doesn't work that way. Because I know orient, like how it's rotated and all that is extremely important. Right in 2-week notice at the moment, submitting Friday. Really? So peculiar. Are you actually there, dog? So we take a look at this. It sends a minecart through here, and then it picks it up on the east side. what it does. It even has one stored. Wow. Yep, time to move on. Good for you. Do you have anything else lined up? No. Please don't hit me. That's why we don't go up here once the farm is built. I need to get into this point. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. It works. Why does it work here? Yeah, last job wants me back. Basically, the CEO who didn't like me because I wasn't afraid to tell him his bad ideas were bad is retiring in a week. So they called me 2 weeks ago. No way. Well, how about that? Let's check the east side. Well, we got it to somehow work in this world. I might have to give a video back. It's Legend Dog. Alright, well, I guess we'll end it there. I'm gonna have to give a watch to the video once more. Yep, gonna be paying me double what they did before. Curse Forge? No, no. I just use the normal launcher. Curse Forge. I don't go through Curse Forge's launcher. You can download mods from there though. Still. Like through their website. Be paying me double what they did before. Well, I'm sure since the time you've been gone, you're worth double what you were before at least. That's exciting. I'm glad. Are you do you have any time in between the two jobs, or are you going in from one to the next? We love getting paid. It is a nice feeling. Anyway, I am going to be ending here. That's all I got for me. I guess we're ending the solo world. That's funny. We won't do that. We gotta end where we were today. And, I'm sure I'll figure out the portals. This is why we started with the portals, getting that there. That's part because of how underpaid I was then. Basically got a 30% raise after getting laid off. Got a couple raises here, then a 20% step up to go back. Nice. That's exciting. Off to something new as well. I already have someone in mind for who we're gonna raid. We're gonna go raid over to Sin City. They're a lovely streamer. Nice chill streamer as well. And they do some lovely building. I hang out in their morning streams from time to time. But that's all I got from me this random oddity morning stream. It was fun. It's a lot longer than I expected to be going. Building farms is... You can stick a lot of time into them. It was a great stream this morning. That it was. and the morning is over, and it's time to move on to the next parts of the day, which is probably getting something to eat. I haven't eaten anything. Time to make some breakfast. But please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just appreciate it when people do grab the raid message. I appreciate anyone that's been hanging out with me this morning. It's been lovely. It really has. Uh, See you next time. Probably Tuesday. But you never know nowadays. I just stream when I want. But do give Sin hello. They're a lovely streamer. Give them a follow. They have a really cool hardcore world. And anyway,